Live from Philadelphia, all set for baseball from the home of the Phillies, Citizens Bank Park. Today we've got a contest out of the National League East between the Washington Nationals and the Philadelphia Phillies. Alongside Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa. And Danny, as pitching matchups go, it doesn't get much better than what we've got here for this one.
Well, Matt, these are two of the best in the business. Two guys that throw a lot of strikes, and if their game is on, we should have a very low-scoring ball game with these two elite starting pitchers.
It's baseball. It's the show, and it comes your way next. Zach Wheeler gets the ball for Philadelphia in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Matt, this guy's one of the best right-handed arms in the game of baseball. I was fortunate to be able to be at Philly spring training camp a couple of years ago and watched him throw from the bullpen mound, and my mouth just dropped how good this guy is. He has that explosive fastball down to the zone, great assortment of off-speed pitches. This is one of the top pitchers in the game, and if he's on, good luck getting any knocks off this guy.
Throw to first is in time for the first down. And stepping in, number 3. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. Now the pitch. Nope. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Bases are empty, one man out. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike one. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this two-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swing and a line drive. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. One 1-0 pitch on the way. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And hey, a strikeout always works too.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Fouled away. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Now the 0-1. And boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Usually you see chases outside the zone on off-speed stuff like sliders, breaking balls, and changeups. But to chase a fastball that far outside the zone tells me this hitter's not seeing it well at all.
Down the first baseline. but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Bounce towards the second baseman. Segura has it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Nationals lead 1. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Well, the guy they call Strauss is on right now. This guy's lived up to the hype. Former first pick in the draft out of San Diego State University. Won a World Series championship with the Washington Nationals. Might have the best overall package of pitches in baseball. Really good fastball, good changeup, good curveball, and also a good hard slider. 4 pitches. He'll throw any at any time for strikes. One of the top pitchers in the game, Steven Strasburg.
He'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Hey. No ball, 2 strikes.
On a good curveball, gets him swinging for route number 1.
Big curveball for the strikeout there, and that came after an absolute missile of a fastball. Even if you recognize the breaking ball out of the pitcher's hand, it's so hard for hitters to sit back long enough after they've seen a really good fastball. Only the best can keep their hands back on those.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Strasburg comes set. 0-1 on its way. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Two and one.
That's out.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch until he proves he can lay off of it.
Now the 2-1. And this is popped up. Back behind second. Garcia into shallow center. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting third, the right fielder, Bryce Harper.
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Now here's the pitch. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Thomas. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And this is still a 0-0 ball game. And now for Washington, Yadiel Hernandez, as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second inning. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hoskins gathers it in. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Segura fields it cleanly. Throw is in time for the first out of the second.
Batting sixth, the catcher, Keibert Ruiz.
Next to hit, Keibert Ruiz. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's
Ball
nowhere
one, no
close
strike.
as that bounces to the plate for ball one. A ball and a strike. Here's Wheeler on 1-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. And he goes the other way as this is hit high and deep out to straightaway left. McCutcheon's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2. So next to bat will be Luis Garcia. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Here's the first pitch to him.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Behind 0-2 now. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Into the windup and the pitch. This one misses, and that'll fill the count here. 3-2 with 2 away.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down, and the inning is over. Nationals gone in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's got 2 hits in 17 at-bats. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey! I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
At the plate, JT Realmuto, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Bottom of the second here with no score. And he lays off for ball 1. Strasburg has a reputation, or a knack, if you will, for working himself out of tough situations when he finds himself there. A lot of relief pitchers are known for that, obviously, but as a starter, that's certainly a valuable characteristic to have.
Matty V, and I'm going to tell you who likes this. The bullpen likes it, and the manager likes this, because most pitchers are going to get into trouble at least 1 or 2 times during the course of a start, and it's nice to know as a manager that you have a guy that's out there that can pitch with men on base and wiggle out of some tough jams. This guy's made a living doing this in his career.
Hit on the ground out to short. First, and a good stretch over there is going to get him by a step for the second out. All right, so let's turn to show track for a more in-depth look at that one. Good reaction, great range, and a nice backhanded stop, and the jump throw with a lot behind it all the way across the infield for the out. The numbers don't lie, and that was pretty spectacular. So the next hitter to dig in will be Andrew McCutchen. As he'll take a look at ball 1. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here comes the 1-0. There's a curveball, but it misses well out of the zone. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Pitch on the way.
No, that's down.
And it's fouled away. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Batting 7th, the shortstop.
Here's Didi Gregorius. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, he's 0 for 8. Set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0 home misses for the second ball.
If you're going to have any chance against a good pitcher, you got to find yourself in some great counts, and he certainly worked himself into a nice 2-0 count right here.
McCutchen leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Three and 0 now.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
The 3-0 finds the zone, strike 1.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. A full count now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And he fouls this one off. The payoff pitch one more time. Fouled away. The 3-2 one more time. Full count still. Kieboom might try to make a play on it, and this is going to be a foul ball. Fouled off. He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Up next, Freddie Galvis. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. First pitch on its way.
Ball 1.
And you look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0.
Man, 35 pitches with only 2 outs in the 2nd inning. Ideally, you'd like to have 30 or less after 2 innings, so he's got some catching up to do.
Ready with the 1-0. Called strike at the knees. 1-1. Here it is. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
There's a strike with the breaking ball.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
The set and the 2-2 in the air down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. 2 down, runners at first and second. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. A couple of walks, but no damage. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Top of the 3rd set to get underway, and that'll give way to the 3rd baseman, Carter Kieboom.
Carter Kieboom.
Here's the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit.
Batting 9. The pitcher, number 37,
So now to the plate, Steven Strasburg. Now a bunt attempt here. This is foul for the first strike. Now the 0-1.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. From the belt, kicks and deals. And he pulls this one back in time, 2-2.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. And sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
Here now the 2-2. Now a bunt attempt here. There to make the catch is Hoskins, and that's the first out of the inning. So it's back to the top of the order now. And here's Lane Thomas into the box. First offering on its way.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot.
Nope,
if he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
In now, number 3. No balls and a strike to count. He singled in his first AB. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Lazy fly ball out to center field. Gregorius onto the grass. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Washington. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
The pitcher, Zach Wheeler.
First pitch coming. Here it is. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And it's fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the 3rd the same way he ended the 2nd with a punch out. 1 away.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, number 37, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Struck out in his first at-bat. Now the 0-1.
Nope,
takes a pitch high and away for ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Swinging a soft liner on to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away. Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring in Gene Segura. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Didn't quite catch the zone there, ball 1. Strasburg on 1-1.
Ball that's upstairs.
And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Here now the 2-2. Hit down the third baseline. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Phillies down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. So now to the plate, Juan Soto, as we begin the top of the fourth.
The old adage, pitching and defense have been stellar so far. They've certainly kept both offenses in check.
Here's the first pitch.
Yeah. Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown a first pitch strike to.
Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Count is 1-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes from Zach Wheeler. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he fouls this one off. The next 3-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And he could only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
Some guys with big arms like this, they're just chuckers. They just throw the ball as hard as they can, and where it ends up isn't that big of a concern, but that wasn't the case there. That was a very well-pitched fastball right on the corner at the knees. Good luck hitting that one.
Josh Bell the next to hit. Drives it to deep right field. Back goes Harper. A leaping effort, and he brings it in. 2 away now after a great effort.
That was a pretty spectacular catch right there. A lot of guys mistime that jump because they're worried about the wall coming on. But he got it just right and hauled it in. Great stuff.
Stepping in now, Yadier Hernandez. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. In the air down the line in left. McCutchen on the move. Now a reaching grab as he makes the play and loses his balance all at once. One more look at the circus catch in left field. We're back in Philadelphia right after this. Now it'll be Bryce Harper. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Here comes the 1-0. Line hard deep into left. Hernandez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Strasburg comes set. First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
seared down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count. Two balls, 2 strikes.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He's looked great on the bump the first few innings of this game, and I think his ability to change speeds effectively has been a big reason why. That was a good change of speed for the strikeout there, and I've seen a lot of hitters look pretty off with their timing so far.
At the plate now, JT Realmuto as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Comes set and the 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And a curveball's by him that time as he falls behind now 1-2.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he gets there, makes the running play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. Through 4, still tied, 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said that they're playing right into the pitcher's game plan today by expanding the strike zone way too often. Instead of swinging at pitches in the strike zone that they can do something with, they're often chasing at pitches out of the zone, which is resulting in a lot of their outs. Going forward, they have to start being more selective, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Next, it'll be Luis Garcia, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And there's ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
Gregorius is there. And that's the second out. Next to stand in is Carter Kieboom. He singled first time up. Now the pitch. Down the line and fair. That's a hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
And he just blasts this thing down the left field line. I thought it might bend foul, but it lands just inside the chalk, and he's able to leg it out for a double. Good looking swing.
To the plate now, Steven Strasburg, as he'll take a look at a curveball that drops in there on the outer half. It's strike 1. He popped out in his first trip. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. 1-2 to the Nationals pitcher.
Hey, I know it's the pitcher at the plate, but he's going to grind it out right here. He's got a chance to help himself, and nothing's a bigger backbreaker to a team than watching the pitcher drive in a run.
And a slider swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Joe Girardi during the commercial break about the Phillies offense, and flat out he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Despite the fact that they've yet to push a run across, the game is still tied, and the pitch count for their opposition is really getting up there. They think that making him work as hard as he has is going to pay off later in the game, and that they just need to stick to the process.
Thank you, Heidi. Here's
Phillies.
Andrew McCutchen now as we
fielder.
move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the fifth. First pitch on its way. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. McCutchen, or just Kutch as he's frequently referred to, was selected in the first round back in 2005.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight
Now
changeup,
batting,
El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
So now to the plate, Didi Gregorius. Hit sharply on the ground. And the Phillies are into the hit column.
Hey, some guys look out there, Dan. They don't care. They can't execute the ball the other way. It's not that easy. They're going to hit it as hard as they can right into the shift and let the chips fall where they may.
You know, it's hard, Debra, when you've come up all the way through high school, little league, college ball, and the minor leagues, and you're used to pulling the ball. That's the type of hitter you are. Some of these hitters are going to have to try to make some changes with these exaggerated shifts.
At the plate, Freddie Galvis. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Racing back, the right fielder, and it's gone.
Yeah, I know we're not sitting up here with a crystal ball, but that swing right there, although in the middle innings, could be the deciding factor. And we could be looking back at this one when it's all said and done.
So now to the plate, Zach Wheeler. He'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. The 1-0 pitch.
That's ball two. 2-0.
Still only one out in the inning. 2 balls and a strike. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Hernandez comes on now and puts it away for the second out of the inning. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Number 37, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one.
Hey, this pitcher's going to have to step off the mound right here and refocus. Take a deep breath, something. Can't keep falling behind and creating traffic. Puts everybody on edge, not only himself, his defense, and especially his manager.
Hit hard down the line. And this gets past him at third as it hugs the line. A fair ball. The throw into second. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Gene Segura standing in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Two and 0 now.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to get into this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. But the Fightins strike for a pair, both coming on this 2-run home run. 5 innings complete. It's now 2-0 Philly. Lane Thomas now. And at this point of the game, I think it's clear that the plan of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Yeah, and it's usually demoralizing, Matty, when the top of the order, so-called best hitters, are shut down. But you know what? We can't expect them to carry us every single day. Somebody in the southern part of this order has got to step up and get this offense rolling.
First offering on its way.
Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Fouled away. Fastball called strike. 1-2.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Lane Thomas becomes the first out of the inning. In now, number 3. As he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
And that misses 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
And there's out number 2. Those jump throws are always some of the most exciting plays you'll see. So here it is again with Show Track. Shows off some great range and is still somehow able to get a lot behind the throw as his momentum was taking him the other way. Not everybody can make that play. Here now is Juan Soto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-1. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think, say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Bryce Harper.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
He's set. Here it comes.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Oh, and 1 the count to Bryce Harper.
Ball. Down.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed.
Down,
1-2 now.
1-2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Soto is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Up next,
so next to the plate for the Phillies, JT Realmuto 0 for 2 for him to this point. He's set and the pitch.
Ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
The 1-0. And it's fouled away. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
Well, that's a surprising late swing on a heater, middle cut right there. In a fastball count, he's going to have to turn it up a notch.
And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Phillies down in order, but they're on top 2-0. Now into the box, Josh Bell. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now Bell swings and launches one to right. Back goes Harper, still going back. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A solo home run here off the bat of Josh Bell. And the Nationals are on the board, trailing 2-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Stepping in now, Yadier Hernandez. as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now some movement out in the Phillies bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen. A 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
And up next, it'll be Keibert Ruiz. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
Hey, it's always key getting early strikes in the count. This guy's been awesome at it so far. More than 70% of his first pitches have been in the strike zone.
The windup and the 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Scooped up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
The batter, number 2.
Next up, Luis Garcia. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, 2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. High chopper towards first. Hoskins grabs it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Nats draw just a bit closer thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the 7th inning coming up. Get up and stretch. It's the Phillies 2 and the Nats 1. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forward the veteran outfielder, Andrew McCutchen.
The left fielder, Andrew McCutchen.
First pitch on the way. Swing and a ground ball to third. But this gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's not an at-bat he or his hitting coach are going to be happy with at all. It's bad enough to go down on 3 pitches, but none of them were even in the strike zone. That's a bad look.
Standing in now, Didi Gregorius. And Strasburg will get ahead of him here with strike one. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Strasburg comes set. Here he comes 0-1.
Nope, outside.
Gregorius, also known as Sir Didi around the game and in the Netherlands. This is his 10th season at the major league level, so almost a decade, which is quite an accomplishment. Ground ball foul down the left side. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. And He struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks
number 8.
really sharp out there, guys.
Freddie Galvis will stand in again as we flash it back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball 1.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
And he comes back with one in there for a high strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3.
Yeah, he's grinded this one out, and he's got a chance to get through 7 strong innings, Dan. That's got to light the bullpen up.
Yeah, and it does, Mark, because you sit out there in that bullpen, and once that starter gets through the 5th and through the 6th inning, the tension starts to calm a little bit out in that bullpen where you only have to get 6 or 7 outs, not 8 or 9 outs. So a job well done so far.
And a reach, but he can't get there as it falls. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. As we take a look at his numbers, a couple of things jump out at you.
Definitely, man. He's been throwing it by guys the entire game, but that leads to some high pitch counts, and that's the case here. After that hit, you have to wonder if he's starting to get a little bit fatigued.
Yeah, and in today's game, everyone seems to want to err on the side of caution in terms of pitch counts.
Brad Miller.
Brad Miller is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. The set and the 1-0. Good swing, but a late one as it's fouled off to the left. Ready with the 1-1. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
Galvis at second with 2 down. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 1 left for Philadelphia as they're unable to add to their 2-1 lead. Hector Neris has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 50, Hector Neris.
Carter Kieboom digs in now. His career numbers against Hector Neris. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. He's ready. Here's the first pitch.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here's the 0-1. Strike taken as that one crosses over the inside part of the plate. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard but foul. Here comes another 0-2. On the ground to the left side. Gregorius has it. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So his day fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Phillies starter. It was a really nice day on the mound for him.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone. And this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
Number 88 is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. ground up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Well, this is where the manager makes his money right there. Nice at bat. Now it's a question of whether or not he pinch runs. Dan, as a pitcher, did it make you a little nervous when a guy had jets on the base paths?
Oh, no doubt about it. This is a very difficult spot. You're one hit away from getting right back into this game and tying this game up. You're going to have to really think about putting somebody on first that might be able to score on a ball in a gap.
Quick check on that tying run at first. Back in standing. Into the box now, Lane Thomas.
1-0.
As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Two 2-0 to the National center fielder.
You thank your lucky stars when you get a chance to hit behind a guy with as much speed as he has on first base. The entire defense is on guard, and you know probably there's a fastball coming.
Count, the pitch.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The 2-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. From the stretch. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
To the plate now, number 3, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Runners off for second. Strike taken to throw. And he is out at second. Caught stealing to end the inning. Trying to move into scoring position with 2 away, but not to be as we get another look. More from Citizens Bank Park in just a moment. Ryan Harper is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 33, Ryan Harper.
Digging in will be number 37. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Hey, Matty V, you know when you've got really good stuff, you look down at that strikeout total. Double-digit strikeouts in this one. He had swing and miss stuff right from the beginning.
At the plate now, Gene Segura. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Edge of the zone that time taken and ruled a strike. Action now in the Washington bullpen as a right-hander begins to get loose. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses, ball 2. High in the air out towards shallow right. Soto in a few steps as he takes it. 2 down. Next it'll be Bryce Harper. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. first pitch of the AB now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, this could be a huge momentum swing for this team right here. Relief pitcher has come busting through the gates and done his job. Try and get this team back in the dugout where the offense can get rolling.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. And here's the fastball on 0-2, but it misses. 1-2 now.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Fouled off. The 1-2 pitch. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Count still full, 3-2. Full count. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. He'll try it again. 3-2. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rhys Hoskins. Flew out last time up. From the stretch. Hey! Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Phillies strand 1. They still lead it 2-1. Ian Kennedy comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 31, Ian Kennedy.
So kicking off the top of the 9th is number 3, as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Now the first pitch. High and deep down the left field line. And foul. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
To 1-2 now. That's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Real Muto gathers, and the throw is there to record the first down.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. A bouncer to the left side, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. Throwing to second. The tag, and he's nabbed, trying for 2. Into the box, Josh Bell, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. And now a crowd reported at over 28,000 rise to their feet. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Last strike now for the Nats. Lays off 2-2 now.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. McCutchen is there. Makes the catch, and the ball game is over.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes. They worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1 the final score this afternoon. The Philadelphia Phillies used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Zach Wheeler pitches well enough to get the W. Steven Strasburg takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Philadelphia Phillies. 2 runs on 4 hits. No errors. They left 5 men on base. For the Nationals, 1 run on 6 hits. No errors. They left 4 men on base. The winning pitcher is Zach Wheeler. The loss goes to Steven Strasburg. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 39 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.